Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be telling you about the ACID properties in database. ACID is the acronym of Atomicity, Consistency, Isolation, and Durability. I will be telling you about these properties, about these four properties in the coming slides. The first will see the meaning in brief, like atomicity. It means that the entire transaction takes place at once or does not happen at all. So let me explain in detail for atomicity. By this, we mean that either the entire transaction takes place at once or does not happen at all. There is no midway, meaning transactions do not occur partially. Each transaction is considered as one unit and either runs to completion or is not executed at all. It involves the following two operations: abort and commit. If a transaction aborts, then changes made to the database are not visible, and commit. If a transaction commits, then changes made are visible. Automaticity is also known as all or nothing rule. For example, if an application that transfers funds from one account to the another, the automaticity property ensures that the debit is made successfully from one account and the corresponding credit is made to the other account. Now coming to the next property, that is the consistency. The database must be consistent before and after the transaction. So it's all about consistency. Now this means that the integrity constants must be maintained so that the database is consistent before and after the transaction. For example, in an application that transfers funds from one account to the another, the consistency property ensures that the total value of funds in both accounts is the same as at the start and at the end of the transaction. Now coming to the next one, the isolation. Isolation means that multiple transactions occur independently without interference. This property ensures that multiple transactions can occur concurrently without leading to the inconsistency of the database state. Transactions occur independently without interference. Suppose account A is making two transactions to account B and C, and both are executing independently without affecting each other. This is called isolation. So it can have this multiple transaction from one account without any problem. So coming to the last property, that is the durability. The changes of a successful transaction occurs even if the system failure occurs. So this property ensures that once the transaction has completed execution, the updates and modifications to the database are stored in and written to the disk, and they persist even if a system failure occurs. These updates now became permanent and are stored in non-volatile memory, and the effect of the transaction thus are never lost. This is all about this tutorial, and thank you for watching. And if you have any comment about this tutorial or you want to know more about anything on this DBMS, SQL or SAP, please comment below. I will be happy to answer those. Thank you again.